damn it. YouTube is pissing me off to the point where the live is not even fucking working. Okay, there it is. I see it. Actually, no. I'll just mute this. Okay. Alright, I just gotta wait for y'all to join real quick. Because there's a lot we have to read, bruh. There's a lot we gotta read. And the blanket is right here because I'm only in my shirt. I have nothing on underneath. So, blanket to, cover. And so that YouTube can, fuck off. Anyway. Everyone, get your asses in gear. We have an update. And I need your asses online. Meaning, get the fuck online before I sue all of you. No, I'm just playing. Happy Sunday. How was everybody's day? Mine was interesting, I would say. Boring. I was at work earlier, and I'll be honest, I was tired this morning. You see the bags. I'm always tired. Anyway, I need y'all to be active. Why is nobody fucking active? YouTube. Work, you stupid hoe. Anyway. So I have an update for you guys. It's good-ish, I would say. Maybe, perhaps, I don't know. Why is nobody here? Anyway. Basically, this stream is to pick up from yesterday. What we discovered yesterday. Because the initial shock that chat had yesterday was insane. Hello, I'm wondering why nobody else is here. You're like the only one here. Finally. Okay. So, to piggyback up... I can't English for my life span. To piggyback from yesterday. Yesterday's stream. That was with Crystal. That was with Spiritual C. And that was with Cookie Spice. So, there's been an update in things today. There's been an update in things today. We gonna talk about it. What the... Anyway, so apparently there was some posts made from Crystal, and apparently now them and Cookie Spice are now beefing, I guess. I don't know. I do not know. So we're about to take a look at it because I just now saw everything while I was eating my late lunch. So, I believe this post was from an hour ago, so we're going to read it because I don't know what's happening, so, and I'm late on it, so I find out everything afterwards. Alright, this was from Crystal Clover from an hour ago, and I'm quoting everything. Alright, to start off, Crystal says, I know I said last post on the subreddit against @ToxicMiss21, but wait, LMAO, they actually listened for once and removed their posts and removed mod status against them. Or they fucking hid it like cowards, I don't know. I don't see them on the moderator list, so they probably demoted themselves, but that's the end of one era. Hope you heal well. I know how to read. Even if we dislike each other. And no, they haven't blocked me. I checked via anonymous browsing. They genuinely removed the post against you. They're staying blocked, though, because I don't tolerate their behavior of harassment and telling you to, off yourself. You never deserve that. And yes, Crystal posted the screenshots from the subreddit from yesterday. Yes. Yeah, okay, so that's one post. That is one post. And apparently there's a lot to update on. Let me continue. Hold on. Where art thou, everything? And apparently, Cookie Spice made an apology post. I didn't see it because I have Cookie Spice blocked on YouTube, so I didn't see it. And this apology came out like early this morning, like 9 a.m. I didn't know about it because, again, I have them blocked. I see them as a pest. They're annoying, so of course they're blocked. Anyway, so the apology was made to not one, but 3 people. To me, to Zania, and to Crystal. So we're going to read it. This is from Cookie Spice. Or Latte Spice, whatever the fuck they want to be called now. I don't care. I'm here to make a formal apology to @ToxicMiss21. I was wrong for body shaming. Sometimes I say stuff that are extremely problematic without knowing the consequences. First of all, let me just say this. Cookie Spice, your ass not only body shamed me and one of my friends, you also brought up my ex-boyfriend multiple fucking times in multiple fucking posts. And every time I called you out for that shit, you want to delete it like a pussy. My ex-boyfriend has nothing to do with my life right now. So you, along with the bitch that shall not be named, constantly bringing him up and shit, thinking it's going to give y'all some leverage and arguments, is dumb as hell. So I'm going to need you to stop doing that and leave it at that. Because the only thing you use in arguments now was literally body shaming and bringing up my ex, who cheated on me 4 times. You specifically kept bringing up the fact that he cheated on me 4 times. Yes, I said that in a vent stream. Why? Because I found out about that last year. Just because I was talking about it on live and venting about my problems does not give you the right to use it against me in arguments now, a whole year later. It does not give you that right. You only were saying it because you know I don't fucking like your annoying, pesky ass. And the fact that you, along with Spiritual C, both of y'all being assholes and body shaming me and one of my friends is just beyond disrespectful. I am a thick black woman, okay? I'm thick as hell. I know that I need to lose weight. My doctor has told me. I know that, okay? People are working on it. I'm working on it. But just because I'm on the thicker side, the heavier side, does not give you or anyone else an excuse to body shame. And I'm talking to everybody at this point. If you body shame someone, shame on you. Whether they're heavy, whether they're light, do not body shame. It is disrespectful. And if you genuinely do it just because you want to be a fucked up ass person, fuck you. Literally fuck you. Anyway, moving on. I would also like to apologize to Zania for body shaming too. Again, I say stuff that is completely wrong due to me not controlling my anger properly. Well, guess what? If you continue to do that in your life, someone's gonna knock your fucking head off because you can't control your anger properly. Not saying it's gonna be me or anyone else, but I'm just saying. You continue saying some shit like that, because you seem like you're all bark and no bite, but if you continue to say some shit like that, you're really gonna get your head knocked off one day. And that's not even a threat, it's just gonna happen. You're gonna get that ass beat, and you're just gonna learn. Because you gonna say the wrong shit to somebody, they gonna fuck around, and you gonna get fucked up. Just saying. And I would like to formally apologize to @Crystal C Studios. I personally didn't know that Crystal was overweight. I thought I was defending her, or them, defending them. But realizing I'm in the wrong, and if that causes to, wow, and the grammar's still fucked up. And if that causes losing a friend, then I'm done with the Poisonous Mist cringe subreddit with the broken heart emoji. Forgive me, don't forgive me, whatever, but I don't want problems, okay? Well, I mean, you already got enough problems because you never know how to keep your damn mouth shut. You never know how to shut the fuck up, and you like saying the wrong shit just because you have a problem controlling your damn anger. No, The real problem is that you have a problem controlling that damn mouth. And one day you're just gonna get that ass popped for it because you fucking deserve it. You deserve to get your ass beat because you don't know how to keep your fucking mouth shut. Yeah, it's simple and plain as that. You deserve to get your ass whooped because you do not know how to control your fucking mouth. It's not your anger, it's your mouth. Learn to fucking control it. And now there's posts going back and forth between Cookie Spice and Crystal because now both of them are on bad terms. Hold on. My ass is blind. Blind. First post. Hold on. Wait a second. Wait a fucking second. Get that tab away from me. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, so going in order from how this is labeled and stuff like that. So, Cookie Spice basically said that I'm taking a little break. I just need to process what happened today. After at Crystal C Studios blocked me on Discord, meaning I will be deleting my Discord, since there's actually no point of me having it. And no, I'm not doing this to make Crystal feel bad for me. I'm making this because this is what happens to people when they talk shit. Oh, now you know. And now you know the consequences of your actions. The only thing that didn't happen to you is that you didn't get that ass beat. That's the only thing that didn't happen to you. You didn't get your ass beat for running that damn mouth. And most of the time when people run their damn mouth, they tend to get their asses whooped. So you're kind of lucky. As you get older, you continue going down this path, you're not going to be so lucky. Anyway. Moving on. And then Crystal saw the post. They responded with, funny how you're being a hypocrite here. Last time I checked, you talk shit about Poisonous in public. Are you fucking for real? Dude, just fucking admit you're in the wrong for once. You chose to disrespect my wish when I said for you to leave Poisonous Milk alone from the beginning. Don't get upset over the fact that I finally bitten back and decided to defend her for once for ignoring my wish. That's what Crystal said in response to Cookie Spice's post. Alright. Now, Cookie Spice made a response. Which I think they deleted a couple. Hold on. Nope, never mind. I see it. Hold on. I had to go back and forth. Okay. Cookie Spice then replies and says, the last thing I need is to argue with you right now. And I basically did admit, if you actually read the post, you could clearly see I admitted being in the wrong. Or I admitted being wrong at Crystal C Studios. And then Crystal responds with, there are things touching me and I do not appreciate that. Okay. Crystal responds with, I admitted being wrong. And this is what happens when people talk shit. Have two different meanings. Yeah, sure, you apologized, but you still played the victim by acting like your actions were in the right when they were not. Grow the fuck up. A fucking 5-year-old can behave better than you. Hell, I'd say a fetus has a better behavior compared to the shit you did. I mean, I will agree with Crystal on this one. They're not wrong. Cookie Spice has a tendency to, not fucking listen, not shut the fuck up, continuously be a nuisance, continuously be annoying, continuously being a pest, but But I digress. Moving on. Okay. And then Cookie Spice replies and says, hold on. It's a Wattpad post. Hold on. Cookie Spice replies and says, okay, first of all, why are you trying to get on Aqua's good side all of a sudden? And second of all, is this your attempt to gain her trust? You really are fake at Crystal C Studios. It's funny how your ass befriended me just to drop me like that. Also, what makes you think Aqua will befriend you again? She wants nothing to do with you. Not only are you fake, but you're also really childish. The fact that you fixed up my AU for you to show my OC, for you to show my... Oh my god, this fucking grammar is killing me. For you showed my OC to Does this bitch take any fucking grammar classes? ELA? Anything? Like, you need it. The fuck? Skipping past this. Install Discord for you. For messaging. You just... Ah! Cookie Spice! Fix your fucking grammar. It's horrible. Showed you my OC. I installed Discord for you for messaging just for you to do this. To be honest, you put yourself in hot water when you were beefing with Aqua, and I was defending you because I respected you, but now we can't trust anyone. Take this finger and shove it right up your ass. Interesting. Now, Crystal then responds again and basically says, you're literally just proving not just my point, but also at Toxic Miss 21's point. No, I'm not trying to be on her good side. I'm trying to get you to shut the fuck up because I'm sick of you fucking harassing her. I saw the shit that Aqua had shown her fans of both you and Spiritual C harassing her and threatening her. Yeah, no, rotten hell. At least I have morals. So yeah, that happened. This all happened an hour ago. Okay. Now, Cookie Spice made 2 last posts. The last 2 posts basically say, the fuck you mean shut the fuck up at Crystal C Studios. You dragged this. And then the last post basically says, I may have lost a friend today, but at least there are still 41 people that still love me and adore me. That's all that matters. Those 41 people that still love you are lunatics. Anyway, because your behavior on the internet has been nothing but garbage, trash, horrible. And you're just basically an online pest. Cookie Spice, know this about yourself. You are an online pest. An online pest. Well, that's enough of their shit. Anyway. Now, Crystal made another post. It's a long post. We shall read it. Alright. This is from Crystal. And I quote... Yes, me and my extraness. Gonna stop entertaining Cookie Spice. Yeah, Poisonous Milk was right. He really doesn't know how to... He really doesn't know how to give the fuck up for once. See, and I told y'all this. I told y'all. And that says something because I'm the one who hurt Poisonous Milk first. In all caps. At least I gave up on the shit and said something about your blatant harassment towards her. You're just still playing the victim by acting like, oh, I'm trying to suck up to act Toxic Miss 21 and be on her good side. In all quotes. Like, no, the fuck I'm not. Why the fuck are you assuming I want to be friends with her again? I'm only defending her because you and your little friend told her to kill herself. Which they did. And not only that, Cookie Spice said it to not just me, but to y'all in the chat one day. Y'all remember those who were here. They said it to not only me, but to my chat as well. Anyway. That's when I step in because I used to be fucking suicidal. And technically, I am suicidal still. That's not the point. It's one fucking issue to make fun of her weight, and I don't like that. But it's a whole fucking crime of you to tell her to kill herself. You should be lucky she hasn't fucking got the police involved. Because I can tell you, she can do that if she wanted to. As technically telling her to kill herself is a crime by itself. Because it falls under cyberbullying. And it does. And it does. Oh yeah, Cookie, I ain't forget. We let you talk in chat and you told us to kill ourselves. Yeah. See. Y'all remember that. Anyway. Not to mention, you could literally be jailed for manslaughter if Poison were to actually kill herself because of you. Jeez. Even I wouldn't dive that low. Sure, I may have insulted her, but you're fucking crazy in the head to tell her to kill herself. At this point, I might as well subscribe to Poisonous Milk out of pure fucking spite against you alone. Damn. I told y'all, pettiness be funny as hell. Anyway, there is a comment under that post. It's Crystal's. Update. Fuck it, I'm being petty. Enjoy the extra subscription poison, even though we dislike each other. I'm doing this out of pure fucking pettiness against you know who. Well, alright, I respect that. Listen, I can respect some pettiness. I respect that pettiness so much. Me and Crystal may not be on talking terms and we may not like each other right now, but I will respect some pettiness. That is pure fucking pettiness and I respect it. Alright. And that's it. That's everything as far as that. So, chat. What do we think about this? Because that's everything that's happened within the last hour. And I missed it all. Because I was eating. Because a bitch was starving. But yeah, that's what happened. I didn't get a notification. I told y'all YouTube be on they fucking bullshit. But it's okay. Damn, that's unexpected. Just like yesterday was unexpected. So yeah. So... You was in your big back era. I didn't even eat that much, but yeah. Well, technically every day I am in my big back era. I like food, okay? I'm a fat ass. I like food. Anyway. When I'm hungry, I'm hungry. I just gotta eat. Because, you know, everyone in my household yells at me when I don't eat. They'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Nothing. Just not hungry. But, you know, I digress. So yeah. So now, Crystal and Cookie Spice are not on speaking terms. Crystal blocked Cookie, and now, you know, that happened. Out of respect for some pettiness. I like the pettiness. So yeah, all of that happened within the last hour, which was insane. But I told y'all Cookie Spice was gonna fuck up one day. He did. Because the dumbass doesn't fucking listen. Anyway. But yeah, looking at the subreddit, all of the posts are gone except for Crystal's. Every single post about me is gone. Every single one. To the bitch that shall not be named. Please. Ooh. You know what? At this point, choke on a wooden stake. Damn. So yeah, I'm going through the subreddits now. The bitch that shall not be named made a new post. Bitch, you're a whore. Suck a dick. I do not care. Eat ass. I do not give a fuck. Drown in hell for all I care. Burn in the damn flames. Anyway. She said, bitch, don't drag me into this drama with you, whoever the person you beefing with. I have nothing to do with this bullshit. Bitch, you still talking about me. You're still fucking obsessed with me. You and your boyfriend never stop talking shit about me. I could talk shit about you if I want to, whore, and I will continue to do that till you give the fuck up. You racist ass bitch. You racist ass bitch. I said it before and I'll say it again. You and your boyfriend can go to hell. I will see you both there, and we can fight there, in hell. For now, both of y'all kiss my fucking ass. You want to drag me into drama with the minors you be fucking arguing with. You want to ship me with said minors that you be fucking arguing with. Bitch, your words don't mean shit to me. You're a racist, okay? First of all, you're just racist, and I don't fucking like racist people. Again, kiss my fucking ass. You and your fucking boyfriend can kiss my fucking ass. You racist piece of shit. Kiss my ass. Do you hear that? Because I know you like me to be watching my streams. You obsessive stalker ass bitch. Okay? Kiss my ass. Anyway. So yeah, that happened. And like, let it be known. You get off on my misery, okay? Specifically you, Lilith, you get off on my misery. You do. You and your boyfriend get off on my misery. Fuck both of y'all. Anyway. Be mad at that. Be mad at that hoe. Anyway. And see, look, I was looking at this yesterday. The bitch is still arguing with Liv. Liv made a ship called, it was Bubbles Gender Bent with Boomer, you know, from the Powerpuff Girls. Listen, I'm still a PPG fan, and I always will be. Childhood at heart, DeviantArt, always. But still. And I'm looking at the comments. Liv basically said, well, I make that ship, Male Bubbles X Boomer, and basically said that she had 2 Instagram accounts. Lilith's dumbass responds and basically says, why the fuck you have 2 Instagram accounts? And that is dumb and gay. You need to go to hell. So, part of me really thinks that this bitch lies about being trans because you have a boyfriend, you're transgender supposedly, you hate the fact that that Liv is bisexual and she likes women, and you also hate gay people, and you basically told Liv to go to hell. Liv is a minor. You're 2 years younger than me. You're supposedly trans. You hate bisexual people, and apparently you hate gay people. How the fuck are you trans and you hate bisexual and gay people? Unless you're lying about being trans. Someone help me. Explain this shit to me. Because Lilith is fucking stupid, and I'm tired of her dumbass. Her hypocritical dumb ass. Her hypocritical dumb ass. Can I slap the shit out of her? Of course I can. Because, bitch, I swear to God, if I meet you in real life one day, we fighting. Anyway. So, yeah. I do not know what's wrong with this dumb bitch. But she's stupid. And let it be known, she is a moderator of 4 fucking subreddits. Probably 5, but 4 subreddits. r/poisonous milk cringe, and she spelled cringe with 2 fucking E's. r/garbage ship is another subreddit that she's a mod of. r/Estrella X Poisonous. I don't know who the hell Estrella is. I don't know. I believe they're a gotcha tuber. Possibly. But I don't know if they're a minor or not. But knowing fucking Lilith, they probably are. Because this bitch has a fucking tendency to ship me with fucking minors. Anyway. And she also made a subreddit called r/poisonous milk x Vin. Vin's a minor. So I have every reason to tell this bitch to fuck herself. Go fuck yourself. Anyway. Like, this bitch is notorious for continuously making subreddits. And I'm notorious for telling you and your boyfriend to go fuck yourselves. And I'm also notorious for telling you to go to hell. Okay? Because after all the shit you put me through, bitch, hell is the best place for you. Super hell at this point. Deep in hell. Boiling black hell. That's where you deserve. Bitch. Anyway. So yeah. That happened. That happened because I'm tired of this hell. Hell. Not even hell. Fucking limbo at this point. So yeah. I'm tired of her. As you can tell, I'm tired of her. I've been dealing with her since December of fucking last year. She has not stopped fucking talking. Her, along with Cookie Bitch, also deserves a slap. A major slap. In the fucking gut. Anyway. Can you tell I'm a very violent person? Anyway. Moving on. Moving on because my craziness. Oh, and you have an entire problem when you go out all out when you go all out your mouth just to say something to a child. All because they made a post that has nothing to do with you. See, I'm honestly thinking Lilith is lying about being trans. I'm starting to think that too, because why only this year you started saying something about being trans? You said nothing about being trans last year. Nothing. So tired of this, bro. I am. Hold on. Okay, 1 second. Ow, 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 ow. Alright, so Zania made a post. You made a post. A long post. Oh, everybody got big. I have to update my Wattpad. Oh my god. Speaking of Wattpad, I have to update my book. One of my books. I have to go back to it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, let me... Ow. Let me look at something. Hold on. Everyone is distracting me. uh, how are you going to be transgender if she's homophobic? I have no idea. Because the bitch had a problem with Liv making art of male bubbles and ex-boomer. Now, I should make a video just to torment the bitch. I really should. And I can. I have the power to do so. I can't do it right this moment because I am working on another video. But, again, I should make a video just to torture the dumb bitch. I really should. Anyway. In support of Liv, of course. Moving on. Hold on. Crystal and Cookie Spice are not on speaking terms anymore. Yes, they are not. As far as I'm aware, they're not. I mean, there's been a whole mystery about her supposed age. Yes, it has. Because I don't know at this point because I don't know if the bitch thou shall not be named is actually older than me or younger. I have no idea. Because people keep throwing me in a loop about her damn age. The bitch told me herself that she was supposedly 23 when we were arguing last year. I was... How old am I now? I'm 22. No. Yeah, I'm 22. The bitch supposedly told me that she was 23, which would make her 2 years older than me, because during that time, I just turned 22. And she said she was 23, which would make her 24 right now. Whatever, birthday, whatever month her birthday is in. She told me herself that she was 23 last year, after I just turned 22. Which would make her either going on 24 right now. So I have no idea. And then the person who I was talking to on Discord, who supposedly is supposed to be her stepbrother, but... Excuse me, Lilith never mentioned anything about having a stepbrother. Apparently, they told me she was 20. So, I don't know if they knew which Lilith I was talking about, but when me and Lilith got into that argument on live, she herself told me she was 23. I had just turned 22 around that time. Well, no. I was 21, turning 22. Which would either make Lilith a year older or 2 years older than me. I don't know. But she herself told me that she was older than me. So, I don't know if the bitch lied. But if she's older than me, then, again, her dumbass was still stalking me when I was a minor. Because I didn't meet Lilith until I was, like, around, like, younger. Like, because she started talking to me when I was, like, 14. Or, like, 14, 16, around there. Because before I even got into Gacha, I was still in the PPG community. I was doing Powerpuff Girls content, speed paints, all of that. Animations around that time. This bitch, when Google Plus was still around, she had 2 accounts. She started talking to me around that time. Around that time frame. I had blocked her because while she was talking to me in DMs, the bitch was fucking disrespectful as hell. And when I say disrespectful as hell, I say disrespectful as hell, because you know I don't block people for no reason. Now, I don't exactly remember what was said because it was so long ago, and you know, Google Plus is basically dead, just like Hangouts. But you know, of course, it was like it was something fucked up because you know I had blocked her ass. And then y'all remember of like a couple streams ago, I showed one of her old Google Plus accounts because I had the bitch blocked. That Bubbles Rarity person, that was her. And Neviat Dazzle was also her on Google Plus, which I had her blocked on both accounts. Now I'm guessing one of them she deleted. But yeah, and then after Google Plus died out, I haven't heard again from Lilith until last year when I had that beef with another GotchaTuber. And then there was a whole drama with that. Because Lilith left me alone. She left me alone for like a couple of years. And then recently when I got into, you know, gacha and I was doing, you know, FNAF gacha, the bitch started hating me because apparently, well, you know, because I was doing Powerpuff Girls content at first. Not in gacha, but, you know, animation, drawing style, or whatever. I was doing that first. I kind of stopped doing animation content and I got into gacha because, you know, I started becoming a GotchaTuber after I turned 16 because, you know, that's when I got into the gacha community after I turned 16. So, right after I get into FNAF gacha, this bitch, when we were arguing, she basically said that she started hating me around 2021, 2022. She also became racist around one of those 2 years. I don't care about that part. It's the fact that you stumble upon my content again after I had your ass blocked for years. I had you blocked for years, and you magically just stumble upon my content again. And I do one ship that you do not like. Yes, it's Freddie X William, okay? It's not canon. We already know this. Who cares? But yeah, that bitch hated me because I was doing that one ship, and that was one ship the bitch didn't fucking like. Now, you notice, when I still do, who is bothering me? God damn it. I'm sorry, Capria called me. Anyway, what was I talking about? So yeah, Lilith and I started beefing again in June, July, May, whatever the fuck, May of last year. This bitch jumps into fucking drama that had nothing to do with her, and we started beefing again because this hoe stole my OC, Nebula, for a video without my permission. And it was for the ick meme. And when I asked her to take it down because she stole my OC without fucking permission, this bitch she blatantly refused to take down the video because I asked her to take it down because she stole my OC without permission to put in Gacha Life 2. And then not only that, the meme video that she made was literally spreading lies on my name. You outright called me a pedo for a ship, even though I made an adult OC to put in place so that I can have, you know, Freddie and William without, you know, people, you know, barking in my damn fucking ear all day. So again, the adult OC I made is 42 years old, a legal adult to be shipped with William, okay? Now, how my main AU goes, that said adult OC takes Gabriel's place after the good ending of FNAF 3 because the kids' souls are set free in the good ending of FNAF 3. And as punishment for being a terrible fucking father, again, we don't know who the missing kids' parents are. We don't care about them at this point. They're not relevant. I made Vero to be Gabriel's father, but he was a terrible father, of course. So, in place for letting his son get killed by his, you know, husband, The punishment set by Satan himself in hell was to take his son's place in the Freddy suit for being a terrible damn dad. Not only that, for also murdering kids as well, because the man had a problem upstairs, okay? Anyway. So yeah, that happened. Are we allowed to say her name? Because I don't want to trigger anything if I'm not allowed to use my code emoji. Yeah, I'm saying her name so you can say it. Anyway. Because the bitch need to learn. And yeah, basically started from there. The bitch just had a problem with me doing the ship in general, and she stole my OC to use in her Ickmeme video and all that shit. That was a lot that happened. So, around that time, I had to make a clearing things up video with the ship on the title. I asked people to, ask Lilith to delete the video because she stole my OC without my permission. Lilith being an entitled hoe, an entitled fucking slut, an entitled bitch, got mad because nobody took her side. This hoe got upset because nobody took her side against me. She wanted people to be mad at me for doing the ship, not to be mad at her for stealing my fucking OC without my permission. And because nobody took her side, this bitch got upset. And apparently some people last year, they were calling her a coward, and she basically was, because after a while, the bitch turned off the comments. She turned off the comments on her video because nobody took her side. When I asked her nicely to take down the video because she stole my fucking OC. I'ma fucking lose it. Alright. Spiritual C made a community post and tagged you. I will be the judge of that. I got it. Thank you. Anyway. Moving on. So this bitch turns off the comments, right? My video stayed up for at least about a week. It's still up. So then after a while, not even after a while, within the next 2 hours or an hour, I had people telling me in the comment section that Lilith's channel was taken down. Basically, I had people telling me that she deleted her whole account. She deleted her whole account. Her whole YouTube account. Her 256 subscribers on that account. She deleted the whole account. Either she deleted it or she privated it. I don't care. She deleted it. So, I'm over here looking at the screen. And I'm like, this stupid bitch. And then she goes to Reddit and proceeds to blame me for her account being deleted. She goes to Reddit, proceeds to blame me for her account being deleted. I'm like, this sorry son of a bitch. I'm looking at the fucking post. I'm like, it's because she was talking in a subreddit, in the Gotcha FNAF subreddit, basically. She's basically saying, and yeah, she makes people delete their YouTube accounts when they talk about her. And I'm like, you stupid slut. I did not make you do anything. My fans called you what you rightfully were. A fucking coward. A fucking coward, because that's what the fuck you are. You hide behind Reddit because you know not everybody can touch you there. Not everyone has an account on Reddit. I have Reddit now. Okay? I have Reddit now. I post on there. But the fact that you wanted to sit here and continuously blame me for the fact that your account was deleted, bitch, I asked you to take down a video. Your dumbass goes and deletes your whole fucking account because nobody took your side against me. First of all, I never did shit to you. You were just mean to me for no fucking reason. Okay? dad's gonna learn to stop fucking slamming those doors. I'm gonna slam his hand in the fucking door. Anyway. Let it be known, I never did shit to Lilith. This bitch came at me unprovoked. I never did shit to her. She always gets mad when I fucking respond. That's when the hoe wants to get mad. When I fucking respond. Let it be known the bitch is fucking crazy. Okay? She's fucking crazy. Let it be known that every time she argues with a minor, she goes and ships them with me. Let that be known. She actively participates in pedophilia, yet wants to be against it at the same time. You can't do both. You can't be actively shipping it and then want to be against it when it comes to other people. You're actively doing it unprovoked. All because people call you out for being a fucking hypocrite and a coward, which you are. You are. Let it be known. You also told me to kill myself multiple times. You called me the N-word multiple times. And you're downright fucking crazy. You're just downright fucking crazy. You shipped me with you. You shipped me with you. You're very racist towards black people. You're very racist towards black people. You even said on a subreddit comment, under a subreddit post, that if you could, you would lie to a police officer saying that a black person raped you. You're fucking crazy. And there's screenshots of that. So you can't lie and say that you didn't say that. There's screenshots. And worst of all, you said that to a minor that you're arguing with. The minor even said that you're fucking crazy. So yeah, to this day, me and Lilith are still on ongoing beef because the bitch will not leave me alone. I don't do shit to her. The bitch is just there. The bitch is just there. She just won't leave me alone. At this point, I don't know how old this bitch is, but if I find out for real that she's older than me, it's raps. It's raps. If I find out she's older than me, it's raps. Anyway, moving on from that slut, because I'm tired of her ass. There's another post from Crystal. There's another post from Zania, and I have to read them all. Okay, so I'll read Zania's post first. This was 13 minutes ago. I lied. Okay. So Zania, one of my mods, she made a post. Let us read it. Okay, let's get into this, all right? At chocolate milk dash 1G W1G, whatever the fuck it is. You are never going to be forgiven. Let's get that clear and out of the way. You're not even truly sorry. The only reason your so-called apology exists is because at Crystal C Studios actually calls you and the other person out on your ridiculous behavior. You're only trying to do damage control. Newsflash, it doesn't work like that. Had Crystal not said anything, you would have continued posting in that subreddit along with the other mod, Spiritual C. You're not truly sorry. You're only sorry that you got caught and called out on your bullshit by somebody who you were defending. Let's not also forget, you did more than just body shame me and Poi. You done way more to Poi specifically. Where's that in your apology? Oh yeah, not there. Anyway, at Crystal C Studios actually took responsibility for their actions, so credit to them for that. They've actually been able to make a decent enough apology and own up to what they've done. You, on the other hand, aren't sorry whatsoever. As I've said, if Crystal never said anything, you would have no problem with continuing to harass at Toximus21 for no real reason. Real. I can't read. Okay. They even took responsibility for your actions when they shouldn't have to, but they did because you were a fan. If anything, you should be grateful that they even did, because to be honest, you don't even deserve that luxury. You're still proving that you're nothing but a worthless piece of shit who can't own up to their own actions once called out. Let's also not forget that you told me and others to off ourselves. You have no reason to be pressed for the shit that you did yourself. You got yourself in the position you're in now. At least Crystal seems to be improving on themselves for their own future. You, on the other hand, yeah, no, you're still gonna end up on the same miserable little mistake that you always been. You're still trying to play victim when you were never the victim. Yeah. Let that be known. Their apology was guilt trippy as hell. So yeah. So that's the post Zania made. I should share this. I'll share it later. But yeah, that's the post Zania made. So yeah. Let it be known, Cookie Spice did make an apology, but the bitch is not really sorry. The little pest is not really sorry. The apology was guilt trippy as hell. And yeah, Zania's right. Had Crystal not said anything, Cookie Spice would have no problem to continue posting in that damn subreddit. And they didn't even apologize for everything that they did. You didn't apologize for starting beef with me over something small. You didn't apologize for telling me and my fans to off ourselves. You didn't apologize for any of that. The only thing you apologized was for body shaming and for even posting in the damn subreddit. And the fact that your apology was guilt trippy, it was guilt trippy as fuck. It was guilt trippy as fuck. You only apologized because you were losing Crystal as a friend. That's the only reason why you fucking apologized. Your bitch ass is not sorry. You are a worthless little worm. A worthless little worm who's not fucking sorry. You're an online pest. Do you hear me? Pest. You're an online pest. So yeah, that happened. And Crystal shared Zania's post, and they had something to say. And I quote, "This for real. We may not be on speaking terms, but at least compared to Cookie Spice, I have the decency to realize I was in the wrong. Crazy how Cookie is acting way worse than me, which baffles me because I did more to hurt Poison in the past. Also, subscribing to you out of pettiness against Cookie as well." Yep. So yeah. Alright, so that was the post from Crystal, so I'm gonna close both of these. So now, moving on. Why is YouTube fucking frozen? YouTube, fix your shit before I fix it for you. Anyway. Apparently, Spiritual C also made a community post. Hold on. I'm trying to get the channel. I hate the fact that you can't see your mentioned notifications on the PC for some damn reason. It's stupid. Hold on, let me do something real quick. Hold on, I have an idea. Okay. Let me check something, because YouTube is fucking stupid. Yeah, alright, I got you. Okay. Haha. Alright, so I found their channel on the computer. Because I'm not about to read that from my phone. I'm too lazy. Anyway. So apparently Spiritual C made a post too. It's short. Hold on. and put out false accounts on Poison's behalf, Crystal. You still did fucked up shit, and you still are in the wrong, even if you have realized you were. Yeah. Alright. So, Spiritual C has made a community post towards me and to Crystal, but mainly to me. Why is there bullets? Okay. So, let us read it. It's a short post, by the way. So, they basically said, at Toxic Miss 21, I would like to apologize for my disgusting behavior. I know that there's no excuse for the things I've said, and you don't have to forgive me if you don't want to. I'd also like to apologize for fat shaming you and for telling you to kill yourself. I know it was messed up for me to do those things, and I should have never made that subreddit on you, and I also like to apologize for insulting your sister too. I even realized that it was very inappropriate of me to cuss you out and your fans and say that you were going to hell. It was very immature and inappropriate of me to do so. I will take full responsibility for my actions. No, I lied. I will take full accountability for the actions that I did. I don't expect forgiveness because I know that what I did wasn't okay, and I'd like to apologize for it. And I'd also like to apologize to at Crystal C Studios for being a terrible friend. I realized that it was very shitty of me to not listen to you, and I don't expect you to forgive me for it. You're not fucking forgiven. Yes, I'm gonna be an asshole. You're not forgiven at all. The shit you said wasn't even warranted. I don't fucking know you, and you made that fucking subreddit, I don't know, out of spite because you used to be a fan of me and then you started hating my content. Okay. I don't care. But it's just the fact that you did it for what though? You did it for what though? And this apology sounds like it was written by ChatGPT. Anyway, you are not forgiven at all. Those DMs you sent, you think I forgot? Those DMs you sent, you think I forgot? Had Crystal not said a damn word, you would not have apologized for shit. You would have kept talking, taking screenshots of my channel and of the comment section. You're only sorry now because Crystal said something. Even though your dumb ass went against their wish when the fucking drama was still going a couple months ago. When Crystal basically said, do not entertain the drama, your dumb ass goes ahead and makes a damn subreddit on me, goes ahead and starts posting on it, and then you went ahead and started DMing me for no fucking reason. You went ahead and started doing that for no fucking reason. All because you became an ex-fan of me. That is not my problem. I do not care. Normally I would be the bigger person and say fuck it. But right now, I'm saying really, right now I am saying fuck it. Because you're not fucking forgiven. Because again, had Crystal not said anything, you would not have fucking apologized. You and your ChatGPT apology. You can take it and shove it up your ass. You are not forgiven at all. Let it be known that you're not. You being way younger than me and around my little sister's age, grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up. You're probably in middle school about to enter high school. Grow the fuck up. My little sister is 2 years older than your ass. And she is way more mature than you. You're nothing but a pathetic cyberbully. That's all you are. You're a cyberbully. You are. You are a cyberbully. Whether you want to believe it or not, you are. You called me all types of names, all types of bitches. You told me to go to hell. You told me to kill myself. And you said the same thing about my sister, who you don't even know. So no. Neither you nor Cookie Spice are forgiven for your actions. Because you two are two immature brats. You're immature online brats. So no. So no. You're not forgiven at all. Take your chat GPT apology and shove it up your ass. Take it. Because just know, you're not forgiven whatsoever. You're not. Those posts might be gone, and I'm glad they're gone, but it doesn't erase what you did. It does not erase what you said. Now, I could be an absolute asshole and expose all the screenshots for the world to see in a video. Link your channel down below. I could do that. Now, I could be an absolute asshole and do that, but I'm not going to. Because you've been humiliated enough on this stream. So, be lucky I'm not in an asshole mood today. Because I could do that to you and to Cookie Spice. And you both will not be able to come back from it. So, be lucky I'm not in an asshole mood. Because I could do that. I could be a major asshole and do that. Because right now you do deserve it. But I'm not going to do it. You deserve it for your actions. Your shitty actions. You deserve it. But I'm not going to do that though. So, be lucky that I'm giving you some type of fucking mercy. Because I'm a bitch when I get upset. I am a bitch when I get upset. So, be lucky that I'm giving you some type of damn mercy. And your humiliation basically started when Crystal called you out yesterday. So, I'm just finishing what Crystal started. I could be an absolute asshole and do that to you. But I'm not going to. You fucked up enough already. Y'all are basically saying I shouldn't give them mercy. I shouldn't. But they've been humiliated enough. Now, if they do some more shit that deserves no mercy, then that's when we go to no mercy. Because normally I'm the type of bitch that basically says no mercy at all. And I do not care who gets hurt. But you're just lucky. You're lucky that I'm basically saying they deserve some type of mercy. Now, me cussing you out like this, like a damn sailor, that's on the regular. You deserve that shit anyways. So, I can tell you're not a merciful person. Is it that obvious? Normally, I'm not this merciful. I would be the asshole of all assholes and do this. But it's just that. They made another community post. They're stubborn. Oh, are they? Oh, pathetic. Sad. Pathetic. I don't give a fuck. At Toxic Mix 21, this is evidence that I didn't use ChatGPT for the apology. They really sat here and posted a screenshot. They really sat here and posted a screenshot. Fucking water bottle. Who told you to fall? Y'all can't see that, but hold on. Let me bring the camera closer. They really sat here and posted a whole screenshot saying they didn't use ChatGPT. Oh well, because most apologies I get from petty people, they sound like this. So, this is their screenshot that they didn't use ChatGPT. Okay. You may not have used it. Okay. So, okay, you didn't use it. Congratulations. What the fuck do you want? A medal? Yes, I may have assumed you used it because most apologies I get from people that I beef with, they sound like they were written with AI. Anyway, strange how both my Saturday and Sunday ended with unexpected shit. Unexpected apologies and unexpected pettiness, unexpected behavior, but you know. My legs are hurting from sitting crisscross apple motherfucking sauce, but it's okay. I have to stretch at least one leg. Because now my legs are trying to hurt themselves. Do not! But either way, you're still not forgiven. At all. Because you don't just DM somebody out of nowhere, basically. And, you know what I forgot? You know what you forgot to say in your apology? You forgot to mention that you did threaten to dox me. You forgot that part. You did threaten to dox me. Because you did say, I will find your address, meaning you did threaten to dox me. Let's not forget, you did threaten to dox me. So yeah. Unexpected Saturday, really unexpected Sunday. The list just keeps going on. Yeah, for those who weren't here yesterday, we were going over the screenshots of DMs that I was sent from Spiritual Sea. One of them contained a message where they did threaten to dox me. So, what's next? Unexpected Monday? Probably. And I have to work tomorrow night, so whatever happens, I won't really see it until, like, probably before I go to work. Doxing is a crime and or dangerous. That shouldn't be okay. Yeah, I know. Doxing is against the law, so. Was he trying to pull a sniper wolf on you? Probably, yeah. I wasn't there yesterday, sadly. I know. The stream's still up. But yeah, they did threaten to dox me. They forgot that in their fucking apology. But it's okay. So, this was a interesting stream. Very, very interesting. I don't think there's anything else I need to go over. I believe that was everything. Hopefully it was. Perhaps. Maybe. Imagine if they weren't... Hold on. Imagine if they were sorry for everything else, but not sorry about trying to dox your address. Then that would just be fucked up, to be honest. It would be. Now, I'm gonna say no fucking mercy on the two who aren't sorry at all. Perhaps. If they say more fucked up shit, then I'm definitely going no mercy. There is a huge difference between an apology and guilt tripping. Yep, it is. So, I don't think there's anything else I need to do an update on. That was basically everything. Everything that people have said. As far as I'm aware, that is everything. Perhaps. So, if there is another update or updates, then y'all know that I'm going to update y'all as soon as I get word that there's more. But as far as I'm aware, that there's another fucking community post. You know what? Let me drown at this point. Let me find the nearest ocean. Hold on. I'm about to go look it up. I'm about to go look up the nearest ocean, and I'm going to see how deep it is. There really is. I feel like gaslighting is another thing. Like, if you're not sorry, why post an apology? Exactly! Like, if you know you're not sorry, why even make an apology knowing you're not sorry? Unless you want to do damage fucking control, but things. Right. Excuse me. My, like... I'm gonna add after the fact. Yeah. Hold on. At ToxicMiss21, I admit that was also shitty and inappropriate. I shouldn't have threatened to dox you either. I take full accountability for that too. What? I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. So, yeah, like... I appreciate and love this channel. Thank you. Do I need to get AJ here? Because I swear to God, you don't have to. I don't really want to bother AJ if he's busy. Sprinkle, I think he needs to be here. I want to see him roast the shit out of him. Oh my God. Listen, AJ and King are like my most savage sons here, okay? Both of them in the same room roasting people is something to be watched. Anyway. After you mentioned the fact that they never apologized for threatening to dox you, now they want to add it. See, I don't know why people do that. I don't. I swear, if any of those two make another community post, just report them for harassment and cyberbullying. They're so annoying. Tis lethal. It is! Both of them in the same room, roasting people. That is a lethal combo right there. But yeah, if AJ's busy, I don't want to bother him, so... If he asks what happened, then, you just tell him. Or who asked me. Oh, it don't matter. It don't matter. But yeah, like... This is the thing. This is the thing I have with people, right? Y'all, I need y'all to sit down for this, because it's... This is the thing. I exist on the internet to make content for y'all. I spend my time, I spend my effort making these videos. Whether it be for FNAF, whether it be for original content, whether it be for just Powerpuff content, whatever fandom I'm doing. When I'm basically doing FNAF content, and I do ship content for y'all because y'all request ships from me. whenever I get into beef with people over these ships, and we go back and forth constantly, we call each other out, we make videos, we make exposed videos, we make rants. It's a back and forth thing. And what's funny about the whole thing, is that every time I'm beefing with somebody, most of the time, they come back apologizing to me for the shit that they did. The shit that they did. The shit that they caused. Majority of the time, the people who know they were in the fucking wrong end up coming back to me. Cookie Spice is an example. Spiritual Sea is an example. Every other person I beefed with last year is also an example. And that whole situation that went down with Honeyberry 2 years ago, when it wasn't even about ships, they outright threw me into their drama with their friends, all because they were kicked out of a Discord server. And then they used me in their plan to get back at their friends for kicking them out of a Discord server. And basically, they stole my content, re-uploaded it to another account that is now deleted, and I had to do a copyright takedown on their ass because they sat here and stole my content and tried to remove my watermark from my own video that I spent time working on. That's like the only person I had beef with that wasn't over FNAF ships. It was over them just using me and other people in their crazy ass revenge plan that never worked. Hi. Now both of my sons are in here for fun. That's damn bullshit. Why the fuck would they do that? Because they couldn't handle the fact that they were kicked out of a Discord server for basically, like, they were doing a role play with like some of their other friends. Their other friends were getting pissed off with them, and a lot of shit happened with that drama 2 years ago. I got involved for literally no reason. Like, I wasn't even in the drama. I heard about it from one of my other online kids, and Honeyberry found out that I was Sako and Monty's online mother. They basically had an alt account named Starcorn and all of that shit. They stole one of my videos. I had to do a copyright takedown request. They stole other people's videos that were also Honeyberry's friends. And basically they had this crazy ass revenge plan that never even worked. And basically, Honeyberry would pretend that Starcorn was their little sister trying to ruin their online image, when really, Honeyberry and Starcorn were the same fucking person. They talk the same. They act the same. No one is not, like, everyone was able to figure that out to a T. Because you can tell somebody's mannerisms. You can tell it into another person. You can easily tell that they're the same fucking person. So yeah, all that happened. And when I exposed Honeyberry for that shit, all of their friends were in the comment section. They were all pissed. Not only that, Honeyberry was also out here exposing everybody's personal business, Lucky John specifically, and Sako, and everybody else. So yeah, they were out here telling people's personal business that they were told in DMs. And when I called them out for that shit, they couldn't even apologize right. They couldn't even apologize correctly. They couldn't even apologize right. Like, you weren't sorry at all. You weren't sorry for making the Starcorn person identity. You weren't sorry for lying to someone you claimed to be an online sister to you. You weren't sorry for stealing anyone's videos. You weren't sorry for using everybody in your crazy ass revenge scheme that failed immediately after like a week. Everyone was able to figure out that Starcorn was you, and you were not sorry for any of that shit. You weren't sorry at all. You were sorry that you got caught. You were sorry that you got called out. And not only that, you kept she kept trying to blame everything on her autism. That's what really pissed me off. She kept blaming everything on her autism. She kept basically saying that she was autistic. I'm sorry, I'm autistic. This happens because I'm autistic. You cannot do that. Don't do that. Do not do that. You cannot blame your actions just because on you being on the autism spectrum. That's not how that works. I have a cousin, a little cousin, who is autistic, and you know, his family is also trying to work through that. They're trying to, they're still dealing with it, of course, because, since he was little, he was autistic. Everybody knew that. Everybody knew that. They were all cool with it because why? Because he's family. But you cannot blame your actions, shit that you were in control of, being that you were autistic. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. Because what that does, because some people who don't have autism, if you use the fact that you are autistic in your actions, people who are not autistic may start to dislike people who are autistic because of that reason. You cannot blame your actions on you being autistic. You cannot constantly say it like that. That is disrespectful. That's also disrespectful to other people with autism. That is very disrespectful. Disrespectful in general. You lose trust in people that way, and you hurt people that way. You do not do that. You do not do that. Do you think Honeyberry was sorry for anything that she did? She was never sorry. The girl was never sorry. At all, she was never sorry. She's still carrying on with her life like all that shit that she did never even fucking happened. Now you realize none of her old friends talked to her, because that's why. I exposed the truth for what she did, because she had that crazy ass scheme that failed. That did not work. Because she was upset getting kicked out of a Discord server because of a role play. Now, you want to know why the reason she was kicked out of that Discord server? The reason why she was kicked out? The reason she was kicked out after doing the role play with her friends is because the reason I was told was that she kept making her OC overpowered. OP for short. She kept making her OC OP in roleplay, which is why she got kicked out of the Discord server, which is why none of her friends talked to her. She wasn't being fair in role plays. You cannot have an overpowered OC. It does not make anything fair. Hence why when I do my OC content, I try my best not to make Nebula seem overpowered, because it wouldn't be fair to anything in the series. So whenever something bad happens to Nebula, I try to keep it to where she can't really do nothing about it, or she can't fix it herself. She needs someone else to do it, or she finds a way to work around her problem to help herself fix it. Because having an overpowered OC doesn't make anything fair. And it's not fun for any other people if they decide to do roleplay, or they're doing a series with you, or it's a collaboration, anything like that. Having an overpowered OC makes nothing fair. And if you have an OC who's a Mary Sue, that also makes nothing fair. Because you basically trying to have a character with no flaws. You're trying to make a character be too perfect. Like, no. You can't do that. And that's what people are saying about the Nick version of Winx Club, mainly Bloom. Because a lot of people are saying that Bloom seems like a Mary Sue because nothing bad really happens to her. But everything bad happens to people around her. Bloom gets too much screen time. Sky is still alive while Naboo is dead. And all of this shit happening right here. You see? A lot of people are saying that Nickelodeon ruined Winx Club by making Bloom a Mary Sue. And honestly, I see it. I do see it after the show is, over. I do see it. But it's the fact that Bloom was my favorite fairy in the Winx Club. She still kinda is, but now number one, replacing her. Scooting her over. It's a fight between Musa, Stella, and Flora, because now those three are like fighting for my number one spot. But it's like that. That's why I hate Mary Sue's, because they're way too perfect for flaws. Yeah. Fair should be fair at Poisonous Milk, and she 100% played unfair. Exactly. Then there was an argument all in my Discord server, and Honeyberry was arguing with everybody, just shouting and, arguing. Was this 2 years ago, or was it recent? Okay. Me just struggle with not to make Iroh overpowered OC. This was 2 years ago. Okay. I'm sorry, Lucky, you had to deal with that. Not all OCs can be perfect. There are always the flaws in every OC and art. Yeah, and I feel like flaws is what makes up an OC. Because having them be a Mary Sue and overpowered is just annoying. It's very fucking annoying, and I hate it. Oh. Whenever I make my OC OP, it's never for an RP and have him work up to that point. And whenever he reaches the most powerful point, it's never permanent. Okay. It's okay. It's all okay now. She doesn't do it anymore. She better not. I caught the meanest case of whiplash because Bloom. Yeah, the Nick version of Winx Club. A lot of people said that Nickelodeon ruined Bloom specifically because they wrote her to be a Mary Sue. And I'll be honest, looking back at it now, they kind of did. They kind of did. I'm not going to lie, they kind of did. Having a perfect OC ain't realistic, since being perfect isn't realistic at all. It's not. No matter how hard you try to be perfect, you'll never actually be perfect. There's no such thing as being completely perfect. And also, if any of you end up having a perfect OC, tear it down. And by tear it down, I mean make it to where they start having flaws. They start to doubt themselves. Do that. Because that's be funny, right? It's going to be funny that way. My OC is barely even overpowered. If anything, she's just a hyper sort of a... Dang. No. Whenever you make an OC completely OP, it should only be used one time, which is why I don't like characters like Rey Palpatine. Oh. Okay. Zinnia, she literally has two different demon forms, not one being a good demon, the other one being a literal menace. A literal menace is crazy, bruh. I caught whiplash because I was barely listening just now, and then I just randomly hear Bloom. Yeah. The Nickelodeon version of Winx Club, a lot of people said Nick really ruined Bloom's character, and they kind of did. They kind of did. My leg is fucking killing me. Oh, God. Alright. I'm telling you, if Yon Father met their said demon form, no, not good. Okay. Even my beans have flaws. They're not perfect. Yeah. And, Nebula may have a bunch of different elements of power, but she's not perfect either. Like, you see what happens. Nebula is a bean, but she's not an innocent bean. She's a bean, but not an innocent one. She literally has no spark. There's no spark in her eyes. You can literally tell. Nah, Sky from Winx Club, I swear to God. No, Sky can go to hell. Sky can go to hell. Sky can go to hell. That motherfucker was a cheater. Sky can go to hell. He didn't deserve Bloom or Diaspro. He didn't deserve neither one of them. Because the motherfucker... He was two-timing both of them. Hold on. I'm trying to see something. I'm trying to figure out what my favorite Pokemon is, other than Pikachu. Because Pikachu is one of my favorites, but not my number one favorite. Now, number one favorite, hold on. Now, my number one favorite Pokemon. Rosalia. But yeah, other than Pikachu, I like Rosalia. I remember how someone got mad at me in my Hell of a Boss, hold on, RP book? RP book because I had a rule. No Mary slash Gary Sue OCs, OPOCs, and they sat there and argued about it with me too. Damn! All because you said no Mary or Gary Sue OCs. People got pissed over that? That's crazy. Me too. It's like, fuck it. Why not put Bloom and Diaspro together? Enemies to lovers type beat because Sky pissed me off so bad. Now that you said something, hold on. Because, you know, Bloom X Icy exists, and they're technically enemies to lovers. I did not see Bloom X Diaspro anywhere. Diaspro is the fairy of gemstones. Bloom is the fairy of the dragon flame. This is the only this is the only artwork I see of them shipped together. This is the only one. Bloom X Icy has more. This is the only artwork I see of Bloom and Diaspro being shipped together. This is the only one. Bloom and Icy have a lot more art together. With Icy gender swapped. And Bloom also gender swapped. They have a lot more artwork together. I had to go look it up to make sure it exists. There's only one picture. There's only one picture. When I start making Winx Club content, I might make them a ship. Just to spite people. Anyway. I remember about a few years ago that someone claimed their OC is more powerful because they can dodge and block any attack. Dodging and blocking is not a power, it's a skill. I miss watching Danny Phantom Speed Racer and Dragon Ball Z Kai on Nickelodeon. Listen, they will all be iconic. I'm just mad Danny Phantom got canceled. When I heard the show got canceled, I was pissed! I cannot tell you how pissed I was. I was pissed. I'm like, they canceled it mainly because the show was going over budget and because Nickelodeon wanted to move on to something else. Do you not know how terrible decision that was on their end? Now people are pissed because the show is canceled and we're not getting it back. They better not do a reboot. And if they do a reboot, Butch Hartman better be in charge. He made the show. He better be in charge if there's ever a reboot one day. He better be the one in charge making it. I swear to God. If he's not, I'm gonna be pissed. He better sue. Anyway. And after I learned the show got canceled, I bought this. I bought this. I got the entire collection in my house. I bought this. I bought this. From Walmart because I'm not about to let my childhood die. I got that shit sitting on my shelf. It is sitting on my shelf as we speak. I'm not letting my childhood die because Nickelodeon decided to make a poor ass fucking decision. Well, guess what? Nickelodeon. That's why your television network is doing terrible because you lost all the good shows because you went to drop all your good animators and because you bitches wanted to be remaking shit and it's horrible now. How do you feel? You don't care. You just want money. That's it. Mine's Flareon. The other one's Eevee. I love Eevee too. Love Jolton. I'm trying to find everything but the fact. Ugh. Milk, do you know Bubble Guppies? Hell yeah, I know Bubble Guppies. That show was my shit. I love the Bubble Guppies, okay? Grew up on that shit. Cause now when I was little, you couldn't stop going to school without singing bubble guppies. Like you couldn't stop because it was so catchy. But you know where they fucked up? They added a seventh guppy. Who asked for a seventh one? Who asked? Who asked for a seventh guppy? There were 3 boys, there were 3 girls. Who asked for a seventh guppy? Who asked for a seventh guppy? Nobody asked for a seventh one. You asked, like, you deliberately put a seventh guppy in the show, and it makes everything unbalanced, because now there were 4 girls and 3 guys. Like, it was balanced. There were 6 kids. You put another guppy into the show, and you make everything unbalanced. There's an odd number of students now, and then not only that, if you were gonna introduce a new guppy, you might as well have made 2, just to keep everything balanced. Another girl, another boy. You add just one more girl, it makes everything unbalanced. Iro, you just gave me a huge amount of nostalgia from you saying Bubble Guppies. I remember that show. Oh my god. Hold on. Even the reboot hold on. Even the reboot would look bad. Have you seen the Backyardigans? The Backyardigans was my childhood, but the remake is trash. The remake is trash. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. The remake is trash. Anyway. Damn, I'd be like, fuck you, Nickelodeon. No, what? Which mod had them Winx backgrounds again? Pony Gotcha. You have it already. Pony Gotcha has it. Speaking of Winx Club backgrounds, I'm about to start adding them to my mod. Anyway. Mother, and how dare you shoot me with a wave of nostalgia by singing the Bubble Guppies theme song. Listen. It's childhood. It hits you, though. Season 1 was peak, though, anyway. Me and my classmates still randomly and rarely sing the Bubble Guppies outside song. Outside, 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 everybody outside. Listen. My mom was singing that song. When it came on, she was singing it too. And my dad. Also, let it be known for those who don't know, the people who worked on the Backyardigans also wrote Bubble Guppies. That's why the songs are so catchy. Let it be known, Backyardigans, the people who worked on that show, also wrote the Bubble Guppies. I'm calling it Sky from Winx Club is gay headcanon. Ooh. I mean, he does have some gay ships out there. He does. With Riven and I think Brandon, And I know Riven and Helia, they're shipped as well. They are. Don't know why, but they are. We can all agree that Ben 10 reboot is trash. They mess up Grandpa, Max, Ben, Gwen, and Kevin, and more. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that reboot is garbage. I hate it. They mess up all the good nostalgic shows. We should have seen the warning signs when they did it to Teen Titans. Anyway. So, looking at the Pokemon website and the Pokédex, my favorite, based on design... Oh. And Sylveon. I can't say the other one. Which specialist would you ship Sky with, though? Hold on. Well, depending on who has more chemistry with Sky, I would say either Riven or Brandon. But if I want to keep it like from rivals to lovers, then I would probably say Riven, just to fuck with them. Because think about it, they with Sky mostly it's either Brandon or Riven. It's Brandon or Riven that I would ship him with. Brandon or Riven. Now I know in other dubs of Winx Club, Brandon had more beef. Not Brandon's. Fuck. Brandon move. Sky had more beef with Riven in not just the Nick dub, but all the other dubs. So between Brandon and Riven, for Sky, I would probably say I would ship him with Riven. Hell, because apparently those two got more. They got more chemistry than fucking Riven and Musa, and I feel bad about saying that. Because Riven and Musa were toxic. They were. You can't tell me that they weren't. They were a toxic couple. And I feel like it was a more toxic due to mainly Riven not having control of his emotions very well. You could see it on the show, so. Mother, should Lola be a transfer student from Cloud Tower to Althea so she could be around her friend, the main group? Sure, if you want to do that. It don't matter to me. It's your content, so if you want to, yeah. I also still watch a show called Pocoyo. I watched that show too. I watched it with my sister Capri. We loved watching it. Our favorite character was Pato, the duck. The duck was so sassy for no reason. He was just like, he had them damn faces. I'd just be like, sir. Them damn faces. He was so sassy. He was so sassy for no reason. He was so sassy. I told Capri we're gonna call him Mr. Sassy. That duck was so sassy for no fucking reason. He was giving all the sass. He was. I'm rewatching My Little Pony and Monster High. I love Monster High. Oh my god. I still gotta find all the movies. Hold on. Since the internet exists, I've seen Ben being shipped with Kevin. Let it be known, I also love that ship. Anyway. I still can't believe Cartoon Network dropped Teen Titans 2003 for a shitty reboot whose main punchline is farting and shitting on a legacy. Yeah. Cartoon Network, whoever's in charge, the dumbasses make some poor fucking decisions. Anyway. I remember a show called Wow Wow Wubsy. Childhood has been activated, so has Major Nostalgia. I watched Wow Wow Wubsy when I was a fucking kid. That was my show. I love Wow Wow Wubsy. Oh my god. You should definitely call him Mr. Sass. Oh, best believe I am. I'm calling Pato Mr. Sass. Because he's Mr. Sass. We don't talk about Teen Titans Go. It ain't real. Teen Titans Go. Why does it have more seasons than the fucking original? The original has 5 seasons and it was canceled after the episode Things Change. I was pissed. Why does it have 8 seasons and counting? Still pissed about it. Anyway. I did remember a ship with Ben with Albedo. Let it be known, I also ship them too. Loki. Loki. Teen Titans Go doesn't exist to me, period. Teen Titans Go to fucking hell. You sound familiar. Are you married by any chance? Is American name? No, I'm not married. I'm not married. I'm not married at all. If you are my childhood best friend, Mary, it's me. We used to be childhood best friends. I'm sorry. I don't know who you are. I apologize. I do not know who you are. I'm sorry. Charlie and Lola. Hmm. People was weird to people was weird shipping Ben and Gwen. Do not remind me of that tragedy. Do not remind me of that tragedy. They screwed up fucking Teen Titans so hard that they needed a reboot. Team Umizoomi, Blues Clues, Kipper, Oswald, Lazy Town, Little Bear, Franklin, Ubi, Pinky Dinky Doo, Miss You about to make me cry. Why would you say all those names? Oh my god, the nostalgia is hitting hard. It is hitting hard. I'm about to cry. Oh my god. Okay. I watched Little Bear with my grandmother before she passed away. We would watch Little Bear, Pinky Dinky Doo, all day fucking long when I would stay at her house. But Little Bear and Miss Spider Sunny Patch Friends, they came on the most. She would sit me down and we would just watch the TV all day long. Like, the theme song. The theme song from Little Bear would always make me fucking cry because how it was so. Oh. The song would make me cry because the song literally would put me to sleep. That's how soothing the music was. The music was so soothing that it put me to fucking sleep when I would stay at my grandmother's house. The music was so soothing that it would put me to sleep. I would be falling asleep while listening to that music from the show. That's how soothing it is. Little Bear was Little Bear was a time. Oh my god. Team Umizoomi is safe for now from the reboots. For now. For now. 2 words. Care Bears. Damn it, AJ! Okay. I watched Fresh Beat Band, but mainly because, hold on, because Great Day had me in a chokehold. I watched that show. I watched it. It was fun, and I like listening to the music. Capri, however, hated me watching it because she got sick of the music. Lazy Town was the GOAT, but person who played Robbie Rotten passed away. What? Why are all my childhood people dying? The person who voiced Vlad Masters passed away. Now I'm hearing about the person who played Robbie Rotten passed away. What the fuck? Everybody leaving. It was their time. It was their time, Lord. It was their time. Oh. Damn. Milk, have you ever watched slash read Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit? I did not, actually. I think my mom has, but I haven't. Do you know Night in the Garden? I do not. Sadly, I do not. What about Friendship is Magic, though? I did watch My Little Pony. I did. I watched Friendship is Magic. I think the only season I didn't watch was season 9. I watched every other season up to there. Hi, Shadow! Damn it. My blanket is crying. Ow. Okay. I had to move my other leg because now it's hurting. Ouch. Ouch. Yo, Gabba Gabba. Damn, me and Zen got on the same wavelength with... Oh my god! Yo, Gabba Gabba was my shit. The ending song. The ending song for Yo Gabba Gabba has me in a chokehold. I love Care Bears. I still watch it when I want to go back to my childhood. Hold on. Still shipping Sporticus and Robbie together to this day. Period. Oh, I remember I watched something called GarageBand. This came out in 2013, and I'm mad they only had one season. They only had one fucking season. The show was good. Like, why did we cancel all the good shit? Why cancel all the good shit? The show was good. Why did we cancel all the good stuff? Why? Oh. Paw Patrol. Don't bring up Paw Patrol. I can't stand that damn show. My sister used to watch it. God. YouTube is fucking with me and I can't go back to my comments. You are probably wondering what I mean by Thomas. Well, the tank engine was fucking full of mischief. Yeah, I watched that show when I was a kid. I didn't watch it that much, but I watched it. Not gonna lie, I want to make Care Bear OCs now because it needs to happen. We need comfort. Which season was your favorite? Wait, hold on. What show are we talking about? Because now I'm confused. Kick Butowski! Jimmy Neutron! She's unlocking childhood. I knocked my phone down. Oh my god. I knocked my phone down. Those were my shows. Oh my god. Sesame Street. Elmo's World. Hold on. Ah! Fuck. Milk, what do you think of the ship Michael X entered? I'm content with it. Like, I remember the show GarageBand, but I kept forgetting the name to it. Oh. Sophia the First. Sophia the First was funny as hell for no reason. Codename Kids Next Door, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Dexter's Laboratory, The Pink Panther, The Mr. Men Show. Hold on. The Smurfs. I'm about to name everyone's childhood shit. Let me see. Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry. I'm naming Boomerang shows at this point. That's what I'm doing. Scooby-Doo. Yes, I love Scooby-Doo. Friendship is Magic. That's what I was referring to. Now, my favorite season, fuck. I would probably say season 4, only because my favorite episode, the Bats, that's one of my favorite episodes in the show, so I like that one. Randy Cunningham, Wander Over Yonder, Johnny Test, Total Drama. See, look, we bringing up all the shit. Hey Arnold. Yes, I started watching Hey Arnold like a little late, but yeah, I love that show. Oh my god. Dexter's Laboratory was my shit. Does anyone remember Cow and Chicken, or is it just me? I remember a show called Cow and Chicken. My gym partner's a monkey. George of the Jungle. Hold on. The Mighty Bee. Hold on. There's a lot of shows. There's a lot of shows. I'm bringing it all up. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to remember all the shows I watched because I just named a couple. The League of Super Evil, that was on Cartoon Network. I think that show only had 1 or 2 seasons. I don't remember. Dora the Explorer, Go Diego Go. Hold on. What else is over there? Barbie. I am literally naming all this shit right now. Oh my god. Johnny Bravo. Woo! Wonder Pets. Ni Hao Kai Lan. Oh my god. Only one person remembers Cow and Chicken. Oh my god. Word Girl. Word World. Electric Company. I am naming PBS Kids shows now. I think Samurai Jack and Johnny Bravo. You can thank comics for that. Wild Kratts. Oh my god. Martha Speaks. Super what? We are naming all the good shit right now. I never got to watch Kim Possible. Okay, like, oh my god, but I love Kim Possible. Oh my god. Did anyone remember Martha Speaks? Yes! Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. I didn't watch Disney Junior that much, but I know I watched Mickey Mouse a little bit. We are naming all the old shows. Oh my god! But I know very well I watched Word Girl and Electric Company a lot. And Martha Speaks. And Super Y. I watched mainly those 4 a lot. Dinosaur Train. Chowder. Flapjack. Oh my god. Flapjack. And Dinosaur Train. The Super Mario Brothers show. Oh my god. Capri was watching that. Capri loved that show. The Cat in the Hat. Oh my god. We are unlocking a bunch of levels of nostalgia right now. I'm losing it. Sonic X. Sonic Underground. Oh. Me and Ira both said Sonic X. Oh my god. Sonic X was my shit. And I love Sonic Underground. I'm losing it. We know too much. We know way too much. The Flintstones. Oh my god. I long for my children, but I have to wait. To act too soon could seal their fate. Yes. I love that line from their mom. I'm still mad the show got canceled. Why are they canceling all the good stuff? Pokemon Advanced Battle. Sorry, I had to bring it up. I had to bring it up. I love Pokemon Advanced Battle. That's one of my favorite seasons. I did watch a little bit of Pokemon XY, but not all of it. Rugrats. There's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2012. Yes. 2012. I'm in the subreddit for the 2012 version. I'm in the subreddit. Like, I don't post, but I love it. I love it there. Oh my god. The 2012 version will always be peak. Now, 2003. I didn't watch 2003. but I saw it. Mm, Pink Panther. Pink Panther was my shit. Hold on. Does anyone remember this? I watched this show as a kid. Does anyone remember this? This was my show. Hold on. Also this one. Also this one. I watched George of the Jungle as a kid. Oh, Garfield and Friends. I love Garfield. Oh! Yes, AJ! Yes! Oh my god. Wait. Yin, Yang, Yo. Like, I also watched the show as a kid. I did. Yeah. Also, I don't know if anyone remembers this one, but Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Wait. Hero 108. Yes! I love Hero 108. Oh my god! Ed, and Eddie. Ed, and Eddie. Oh my god. Oh, wait. Adventure Time. Adventure Time. Adventure Time. Ooh, my childhood is being unlocked. Hold on. Then there was the Jetsons. Hold on. Let me see. I'm trying to make sure I didn't forget anything. I feel like there's a show I'm forgetting. Hold on. Henry Danger. I loved Henry Danger. That was my shit. Okay. I didn't watch Huckleberry Hound, but I know my dad did. Did anyone watch Yogi Bear? Because I know, I believe my dad watched Yogi Bear. I didn't watch Yogi Bear. Yogi Bear. I know most of us, we have a lot of childhood shows in common. Wait. Phineas and Ferb. I'm trying to think of some old shows. Also some real life old shows. Hold on. Jesse, Ant Farm, Liv and Maddie, Pair of Kings. There's a show I'm missing. Shit. Did anyone watch Andy? Victorious, iCarly. Hold on. Drake and Josh. I didn't watch Zoe 101 like that, but I did watch a few episodes. So Zoe 101, hold on. They're getting a new season this year? Ooh, I was not told. And now I'm told. I'm gonna be all over that new season. Sam and Cat, hold on. Wizards of Waverly Place. Yes, that there was a show I was missing. That was the one. There's another 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 show. There's another show. Let me think. Let me think. Wait. Casey Undercover, Austin and Allie. Good Luck Charlie. There's another show. There's another show I'm missing. Shit. Lab Rats. Lab Rats Bionic Island. I am trying here. Shit. What other shows did I watch? Because I know I watched Jessie. I watched Pair of Kings. Am I missing another show? Star versus the Forces of Evil. I think I named everything that I watched. Hold on. I'm still trying to think. I mean, Miraculous Ladybug does count because it was coming on Disney and on Nick, so it was coming on both. It was coming on both TV providers for some weird reason. Don't know why. I think The Adventures of Pac-Man. It was like 3D. It didn't come on very much, but I know it came on. Hold on. I love my blanket. It's all fluffy. It's all fluffy like. The Thundermans. The Thundermans. I knew I was missing an episode. Show. The Thundermans. We are unlocking everything. Everything. Now, I know about the Teletubbies, but I was forced to stop watching that show because my mom thought it was creepy. Makes sense. It was so messy. Oh yeah, Ben 10. Like the original Ben 10. Ben 10. Ben 10 Alien Force, Ben 10 Ultimate Alien. Oh my god. These childhood shows getting to me for real. Invader Zim! Yes! I love Invader Zim. The Magic School Bus. Yes! Iconic icon. Yes! Okay. I'm mad they rebooted that show too. Wait. I have another show. The first seasons of SpongeBob. Yes! I have another show that nobody probably has ever heard of. Camp Lazlo. Nobody heard of this show. I watched this show as a kid. I love Camp Lazlo. Ah! I am never playing the Slendy Tubbies ever in my life. Hell no. That ain't Miss Frizzle. It is not Miss Frizzle. I don't know who the hell that is. That is not Miss Frizzle. That is a undercover copy. Remember it? Didn't really watch it though. Oh my god. Steven Universe. Steven Universe is what? Like, almost. Steven Universe about to be a decade old. I live. Yeah, Steven Universe about to be a decade old now. About to be, like, next year. Because that. Max and Ruby! The Amazing World of Gumball, Max and Ruby. I knew I was missing another show, and I have DVDs right here in front of me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Max and Ruby was my shit though. Max and Ruby was my shit though. Y'all know what I would be doing with Capri when we be up here watching Max and Ruby? We would literally be up here making theories to see who Roger would end up with. We would be up here making theories to see who Roger would end up with in the future. We'd be making theories. Because we all know for damn sure it ain't gonna be Ruby. We will be up here making theories. It would either be between Ruby, Louise. It was crazy. I'm like, God. Peter Rabbit. I never watched Peter Rabbit that much. I know I watched the Lala Loopsy show. I know I watched that. The cartoon version. I know I watched that. Doc McStuffins. Okay, I know Capri watched that show. I didn't watch it that much. What other show? Oh, Making Fiends. I watched that show. Hold on. I know y'all probably don't even remember this show, but I just remembered it just now. I just remembered this. Fanboy and Chum Chum. Oh my god, I love that show. Ah! I just remembered El Tigre. That was my show. But Fanboy and Chum Chum, they were funny as hell. I didn't really watch Sanjay and Craig that much. Like, I saw it, but didn't really care for it. Then there was the Breadwinners. Again, saw it, didn't really watch it. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Now, I do remember watching that. Anyone remember when Planet Sheen was a thing or whatever it was called? Didn't really care for it. I watched Planet Sheen. The only thing was that princess was a little... The princess. The princess. The princess. The Every Which Way! Liv, you're now one of my favorite people. I love Every Which Way. But that princess from Planet Sheen was just... Hold on. I know Planet Sheen only had one season. I'm guessing the show didn't do that good. I love Totally Spies! I didn't really watch Tara Duncan, but I love Totally Spies. This bitch was creepy as hell. She was creepy as hell. I'm pretty sure this is why the show didn't do good. It was because of her. This show was creepy as fuck. Not the show, but she was creepy as fuck. Like, why? I'm pretty sure she's the reason why the show didn't do so good. I watched Bratz. I loved watching the Bratz. This literally explains the princess. Why did Nickelodeon make a full-blown Predator and try to act like she was just quirky? Exactly. That caption sums it up right there. That caption right there sums up the entire thing. Why? I'm so done. Okay. Oh. I wish Manic and Sonia was canon. Wait, they're not? Them being Sonic siblings, they're not canon? I thought they were. You mean to tell me that they're not his canon siblings? I thought they were canon. I feel disrespected. Hold on. I watched Curious George. I love Curious George. Nope, not even a mention of them in the canon Sonic games. What the fuck? Oh yeah, Sonic has another sister before she was scrapped. Oh, the disrespect. The disrespect, bruh. I watched. Wait, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I love that show. That was my show. That was my shit, actually. Hold on. Manic and Sonia were never canon. They only ever existed in Sonic Underground. Manic and Sonia are not canon. Only early Sonic canon states Sonic was an orphan who grew up on South Island with wild animals. Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. So, they're only canon towards Sonic Underground. They're not canon anywhere else Sonic related. So, the fucked up thing is that when it comes to shipping, people can literally say that they're not his canon siblings, so they can be shipped together. Now, when it comes to the shippers, and you start seeing Sonic X Sonia or Sonic X Manic, or all three of them shipped together, they can literally sit here and say that they're not even canon. They're only canon in Sonic Underground. They're only canon to one specific show, towards one specific fandom for that one specific show. But they're not canon anywhere else. So, if you see a ship of them floating online, people can literally say that they're not even canon. Do y'all not see the problem with that? Hold on. Because now I'm scared. Hold on. You know what? I am making. If I am making Sonic content, I'm adding Sonic. I mean, I'm adding Sonya and Manic. Period. As you should, because they should have been. They should have been canon. They should have been canon as their siblings. I feel disrespected. The disrespect I'm. So what did I just say? What did I just say? What did I just say about the shipping? What did I just tell y'all about the shipping? What did I just say? What did I just say? What did I just say? I found one! Like, no offense to this person, they can draw, but I found a ship of them together. Not canonically, but still. Yeah. They're brothers, but they're only canon towards Sonic Underground. Not anything else Sonic related, which is fucked up. So, if they're not canon towards anything else Sonic related, then. Okay. Now, hold on. See, now I have to see if those two are shipped together. Okay, so good news. Sonya and Manic are not shipped together. For now. Okay, so in other good news, Sonia and Sonic are not shipped together. So the only thing I found was Sonic and Manic being shipped together. So good news is Manic and Sonia aren't shipped together. Sonic and Sonia are not shipped together. Thank God. Okay. If they're not canon outside anything Sonic Underground related, why make them exist at all? Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Speaking of Scourge, I did find this. I found Scourge and Sonia being shipped together. Yeah, I found that. Sonic and Scourge are shipped together. Scourge and Shadow are shipped together. I believe Scourge and Silver are shipped together. Scourge and Fiona are shipped together. Ain't his girlfriend Fiona the Fox? Yeah, it is. But let's be honest. Scourge and Manic are also shipped together, and but yeah, his girlfriend is Fiona the Fox. But yeah, Fiona the Fox and Scourge, they have a lot of art together. A lot of art. I'm trying to see something. I'm curious. Oh yeah. Y'all remember when Sonic 06 was a thing? Oh yeah. That I hated it. Ow! 'Tis a sad, cruel world. Right. Yeah, don't worry about that. Okay. I'm in my blanket. Alright. Help! This stream has been long enough. We've been here for 2.5 hours. Where are those 3 OCs at? They're somewhere. And Golf's group is also somewhere. They're coming. Eventually. When I decide they need to be here. Don't be shy, make them. Leave me alone. Sonic X Mephiles and Sonic X Infinite. So they in your conscience. Yes. And that's where they'll stay until I decide to put them in the game physically. I look like that bitch from Smile. Anyway, meow. With my pewter in hand. Oh, no, don't drop it. Okay. When you have intrusive thoughts. A very specific Twitter artist I follow makes Sonic X Infinite artwork. Wait, I think I know who you're talking about. I think I know who you're talking about. I don't have Twitter anymore, but I feel like I know who you're talking about. I deleted Twitter. I really did. But I might get it back just for the artwork's sake. Yes, Crazy Elf. Crazy Elf. I'm about to say I know who you're talking about. Wait, no, there's another person who makes that content too, but I might get Twitter again just for the art sake, but Crazy Elf is also on Blue Sky, so. Oh yeah, before I go, let me show y'all what I bought today. I did delete Twitter, but Not Safe for Work artists and animators exist there, so. I mean, hey, do what you want. Merry Christmas. I have a problem. I keep buying them. They were on sale at Target. I picked it up. I don't have a problem. They're mine! They were on sale. I had to get them. Oh yes, also before I forget. I also got this too. I got my hands on this box. I got my hands on this. Limited edition, 8 retired colors. I got my hands on it. Dandelion, Magic Mint, Blizzard Blue, Violet Blue, Lemon Yellow, Orange Red, Raw Umber, and Mulberry. I got my hands on 8 retired colors. I got my hands on it. My life is complete. I gotta order more boxes for me and my sister because I only have one. I only have one box. These only cost me 99 cents. And for being retired colors, you would think I would have to spend a fortune on retired colors. But no. These only cost me 99 cents. I'm not complaining about the price, but like, I'm only upset because the store I went to, there was only one. There was only one box. And I gotta order more for me and Capri because I wanna color swatch the ones I never got to, use. Aside from Dandelion, I want to color swatch these 7 because I know what Dandelion looks like. It's a beautiful golden yellow tone. I want to color swatch the rest, but they're retired colors. I need backups in case I want to, color with them. I don't want to color with these and I don't have any backups. Oh, don't worry. Capri knows about the box. But yeah, those colors are hard to find. And whenever they're at a store, they're sold out. completely sold out. So the only way I can get them, I have to order them online, and I have to order a big quantity of them and have them shipped to my house. Uh, is there poppy red? Poppy red being a retired color? I don't think so. Because they're so popular and they are retired colors. Yeah, that's correct. Hold on. I don't think Crayola made a color called poppy red. I can check though. No, there's no color called poppy red. They have brick red, regular red, and other versions of red, but they don't have a color called poppy red. I would know. I would have it. Crayola has fruit and vegetable named stuff. I wish there was a poppy red. Well, we can pitch to Crayola and ask them to make a poppy red crayon. Let me look up all their red crayons. Hold on. Ow! Well, correction, not crayons. All red shades. I probably should have said that. That's pink, not red. I said pink. Damn it. I said Crayola. Google, are you being stupid on purpose? Do not. I can't fucking see that. Oh, you bitch. You bright colored bitch. You brightly ass colored bitch. Okay, okay, so there's brick red, maroon, razzmatazz, wild strawberry, red, scarlet, salmon, mango tango. Wait. And as far as red shades, that's it. That's it. As far as red shades, that's it. Because then it goes straight into orange. They don't have any color called poppy red, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I'm looking up all their shades now. Those are all the current red shades that they have. Because majority, they have more pink than they do red. Which is crazy. And then, let me see, vintage colors. Ooh. Sorry, I found more crayon images. I had to keep looking. Valentine collection. Crayola had the Valentine collection. Oh, this was probably what was in the Valentine's Day box. Let me see. Oh, they had a Valentine's Day collection. Y'all see this shit? They had a Valentine's Day dedicated box, and I don't even have one. What the fuck? They had a Valentine's Day box. When was this? This came out in 2015. You have got to be fucking kidding me. I knew nothing about this. And this came out 10 years ago? 10 years ago, and I knew nothing about it. What the fuck? They had a Valentine's Day line, and nobody fucking told me. They have a Valentine's Day theme box, and nobody fucking told me. These whores. Who do they think they are? They had a Valentine's Day themed box, and nobody fucking told me. Hold on. The crayons in the Valentine's Day box are white, silver, black, orchid, violet purple, vivid violet, blue violet, purple heart, red, miraculous. No, My bad. Marvelous. I fucked up the name. Marvelous, Piggy Pink, Carnation Pink, Salmon, Magenta, Razzle Dazzle Rose, and Lavender. I meant to say marvelous, not miraculous. So yeah, those are all the colors that are in the Valentine's Day themed box. Nobody fucking told me. Nobody told me we had a Valentine's Day themed box. But me being me, I should be on top of that. But I was not on top of that. I have failed miserably. Anyway, there's Finding Dory themed crayons. I am appalled. Apparently, they made boxes dedicated to Finding Dory. They made boxes for each character. They made boxes for each character. You bitches. You bitches. A fellow collector found them at Michael's. They had them at Michael's. My Michael's ain't got them. See, the whores, 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 whores. Oh. What? Oh! Oh, you sons of bitches. You bitches of sons. You sons of bitches. Fuck! Shattered is Sprinkle's father. Shattered is also one of my husbands. Anyway. So apparently, there's colors of Washington D.C. Crayola crayons. Why does Cherry Blossom look so fucking pretty? Look at Cherry Blossom. Purple paper, but pink crayon. It literally puts the rest of these to shame. This is an 8-colored box. We have White House, Lincoln Penny, Liberty Blue, Monument Gray, U.S. Mint, Presidential Seal Gold, Rockets Red Glare, and we have Cherry Blossom. Why is Cherry Blossom putting the rest of them to shame? Look at Cherry Blossom. Look at Cherry Blossom. What I would give to have that crayon. What I would give. Man, I'll chop off one of my damn fingers now. I'm just playing. But look at that crayon. I am jealous. Anyway. Why does Cherry Blossom look so pretty? Apparently they came out in 2002. No, I lied. They came out in 2004. Damn. I want one. You bitches. Oh, fuck you. Oh my god. Oh my god, the glitter used to look like that? Glitter used to look like that? Apparently the glitter crayons used to look like this. This is the vintage glitter crayons. Look at that paper. I'm jealous. Why couldn't I be alive during this time? The glitter crayons used to look like this. They look like neon and glitter combined. Why don't they look like that now? Because they're vintage. These are vintage. The glitter crayons look extremely different. These are what the glitter crayons used to look like. They used to look like this. And Orchid used to be fucking bright as hell. Orchid's now a purple and not a pink. Do you see that? There's only 8 of these, but they look like this. They also, hold on, what is that? No, that's not what I need. They also had magic scent crayons. These were all their names. They even had a color called baby powder. Shampoo, smoke, dirt, lilac, pine, daffodil, leather jacket. They we don't have these colors now. We don't have these colors now. See, I love my crayons, but like, what the fuck? I want them. I want them. What? What is that? Oh, these are construction paper crayons. I'm going to find these. I will find them, and I will have them. They will be mine. I will have them by any means necessary. Do you understand? They will be mine! Anyway. Dirt can have a scent. Do y'all know what manure smells like? They put that shit in soil. It's supposed to be for soil. Manure smells like pure ass. It smells like ass and shit. That's what manure is. Now, if they ever make a color called that, then do you know where it came from? Manure is literally ass smelling. In other words, it's horse shit. And cow shit. All types of shit. That's what manure is. It's shit, but it's good for the plants. Apparently, it's good for the plants. Menuda. Menuda. Also, apparently, no, I lied. They also had gel FX crayons, but these, you don't get these anymore. Now, I remember in the old 96 pack, you would only get 4 of these. You would get a red, a yellow, a green, and a blue. You would only get 4 of these. They don't even make these anymore. That's how old they are. They don't make these anymore. Gel FX crayons look like this. They have the black paper. They say gel on them. And there would be 16 of them. Why y'all gonna get rid of the good shit? They even had a brand called Pearl Bright. And they look like this. The Pearl Bright crayons look like this. And guess what? They're discontinued. You can't find these anywhere. Pearl Bright. They look like this. These colors look fantastic as hell. Crayola doesn't even make them anymore. They look like this. These were Pearl Brights. They even had a color called Aqua Pearl. I could have literally had my channel name be Aqua Pearl if I had this crayon in my possession. I would change it to that for a week. See, now I know one day I'm going to go to a damn thrift store and I'm going to find that box somewhere. I swear I will. It's vintage now. It's vintage now. All the good shit is vintage now. All the good, delectable shit. All the good, delectable shit. All the good, delectable shit. Yang, 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 yang. Yang, 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 yang. Yang, yang. Okay, my legs are about to give out on me. I swear they are. Oh my god. Ow. Okay, so apparently YouTube restarted my live stream because now it's back to saying we only been live for an hour when I in fact have been live for 3 hours. Mother, I request thy names of all thy fathers, cause thee has too many husbands. No, you would deal with it. Anyway, I think this live has been long enough. I have been talking my shit all day long, and I am, exhausted. I'm gonna continue working on my video because I'm not done, and I was supposed to be done hours ago, knowing me. So that's gonna be the end of this stream for me. If there are updates, I will let y'all know if there's updates on anything, or I will be notified. Right now, I'm going to go because I have a video to finish, and things need to get done. Goth needs a group. I still have to make those 3 ugly OCs. They're all going to be boys. Deal with it. And I'm going to go cry. If I don't have my crayons in my possession, I'm going to hurt someone. Also, before we go, Strawberry Cow. Strawberry Cow says hello. You're not kidnapping my baby. Also, Nebula also says hi. Yes, I got her at the store. Her name is actually Nebula. I need more stuffies. I swear if I find a purple cow, I will have them. I will eat the cow. Alright, I'm going to go. Bye-bye.